my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody is having a good start to their week. This is going to be Taurus, your Taurus and Virgo, sitting in a tree, K-I-S-S-I-N-G, on Valentine's Day, doggone it. Don't do your monthly. I've looked at my notebook down here and went back to see when I done the pairings last. I was like, oh shit, I ain't done Taurus and Virgo since November. Let me get on my game. I'm so sorry. There feels like a very definitive working connection between Taurus and Virgo right now. Taurus is working hard, Virgo is working hard. Feels like you guys have some goals that you're trying to achieve this year, and for whatever reason, y'all are really buckling down and buckling down. That is a good thing. Some of you may be just having issues with things around you. Maybe your plumbing, maybe the vehicles, just little stupid shit that you probably haven't been paying attention to recently, and now everything just wants to go all to hell. Both Taurus and Virgo are anxious. Virgo maybe a little less so. There's some secrets. I don't know how that's going. Somebody's keeping some secrets though. Now, I don't know if this is the good kind or the bad kind. I don't know. Alright, so we do 2 for overall energy, 3 for the recent past, 3 for current energy, 3 for the future, and I will let the oracle cards fall where they will. Well, let's just get this cracked up here to see what we got going on, Taurus and Virgo. Oh, damn, here's mental conflict. You know, just mental conflict. What the hell? And firm foundation, those 2 are your front and back of your overall energy. So from your recent past, the third eye chakra or the eye C, the crown chakra or the eye know, the spiritual union for your current energy, prosperity begins, foundation and achievements. It's a firm foundation and foundation and achievements. Okay. Light, future energy, patience, emotional loss, and accelerated motion. Okay, so something's rocking with y'all's foundation. I don't know. And this is a reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. So overall, mental conflict pulls the 10 of coins, firm foundation pulls the 9 of swords. Yeah, y'all up at night with some shit. Here we go. Third eye chakra pulls the king of cups. The crown chakra or the I know pulls the 3 of wands. Spiritual union pulls the 4 of cups. Prosperity begins pulls the fool card. Foundation and achievements pulls the ace of wands. Light pulls the 7 of wands. Patience pulls the 8 of swords. 7, 8. Emotional loss pulls the 5 of cups. Accelerated motion pulls the sun. Okay, so let me stop here and say thank you to everybody that's liked, shared, and subscribed. Thank you. I love y'all. Y'all don't know. I get all misty-eyed and shit when I start talking about this crap. That's why I don't like doing it. Anyway, you know, I love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. From now to the end of February, $10 love reading. So if you want to get more in-depth with your Virgo Taurus, or Virgo, if you want to get more in-depth with your Taurus, email me, tarotataro@gmail.com. Okay, so let's get the obvious shit out the way, because it's just staring me all up in my face. Let me start here, and just bear with me, because just we're going to have to just go with how the energy is leading me to go. Some of you are at the very edges of this, because this is coming out of your current or your future energy. I'm sorry, but you know me. If it's on the board, it's in play. I don't care. If it's there, it's there. Period. Some of you, and I'm Taurus, but it's Virgo too, and it just depends on how you're coupled. But one of you is just in the middle. You're trying to get right in the middle of the field. There are things going on in your relationship. You can almost see the handwriting on the wall. And even though this is future energy, future can be in the next 10 minutes. What the hell? Know that this is here. Know that the energy is here. Because for whatever reason, whatever's going on, it does not call for you to go and stick your head in the sand and act like some shit is not going on. Particularly you, Taurus, with Uranus floating all around in your shit. No. This is what you can't do. Either one of you, because you're both earth signs, doesn't matter. Either one of you, this is what you can't do. You can't get all up in your head and just be like, okay, I'm just going to focus on just this. You need to see everything. You need to feel it. You're not going to grow. As painful as it may be, you're not going to progress. You're not going to be happy until you open your eyes and you look at what's around you and accept it for what it is. Now hold that thought. Just hold that thought. Overall, mental conflict. And let me just give it to you the way that I'm feeling it and seeing it. A lot of you with the happily ever after rainbow shit, something in your presence, in your midst, is telling you something is wrong. I don't know who I'm talking to, Taurus or Virgo, but one or the other of you. Now, of course, Taurus is the primary in this reading, but I promise you, the way this is, it can go either way. You feel it. You're looking at your rainbow. And for earth signs, the rainbow is not just the achievement of we're there, but it's the material things. One of the first things earth signs start looking at is material, because we work hard. People don't know that, but we're loyal, we work hard, and that's just what the fuck it is. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, whatever, earth signs, that's just our grit. Now, that's not to say there's some hoes, there's Tauruses, and some hoes, there's Capricorn. I'm just saying, I'm putting it where it is. And just some regular sluts. Yes, every sign has that. And really, when you get down to it, it's not just your rising sign, it's everything that makes up your natal chart. But we're just dealing with the rising, the moon and Venus and whatever you're thinking about. Taurus. You feel it. And third eye chakra. Yeah, that intuition. You feel it. And you don't want to feel it. Come on, I'm going to just put it where it is. You don't want to see and feel this shit because it's fucking with your rainbow and your stability. That's what's on the top end. What's on the back end is the same thing, but just in a real clear situation. That thing that's holding you down, what you do, those thoughts that run around in the back of your mind when you're not even thinking, you're thinking about it. You're worried about your foundation. You're just worried about it. You just are. Of course, here we go with that. There's some more of that in your head shit. Up all night. And this right here is what will lead some of you here. It's all air energy, fuck it. But because you're up all night, sometimes you can just burn yourself out and you just get to the point of fuck it. You know what? I can't, I ain't, I'm gonna just act like this shit is not going on. I can't process it. You're probably saying it just as somebody's feeling it. I can't process all this shit right now. It's happening anyway. I'm just saying. When we get to the recent past, there may have been some issues. And that intuition just all up in your face. Someone being faithful. I wrote faithful up there almost 2 years ago. This is probably one of the few times it's actually come out that way. Something about your partner not being faithful. I don't see that anybody saw anything or heard anything. This is one day you woke up and shit felt different. Period. I know with that crown chakra, it's some shit going on. Yeah, so now you done went from this over here to this here. And maybe not coming out and saying it just like that, but your actions probably led your partner to believe you knew more, maybe even than you knew. Just saying it like it is. For some of you, you're picking up on new energy. Let me put it like that. So maybe your partner went to work one day and came back and was acting a little different. And maybe at the end of the week, you're like, wait a minute, you ain't never done all this talking. Where do you do? Where's all that coming from? That's the energy that's coming off of here. And that's that I know type attitude. Something is going on. Have you reevaluated your spiritual union? This is your recent past and wondering if the grass might be greener on the other side. And that is the true meaning of this card in this deck. Is grass greener on the other side? And that is really resonating back as Virgo may be wondering. Because I don't think whatever this is doesn't feel like it started or it happened in a I'm out to get this person kind of way. Maybe tension at home, maybe something with your kids, just things in the middle of you and your partner, and something just pushed them right to that. I know some of y'all like, I didn't push it, he was just doing it. Okay. People still get pushed. You may not like that. You may not want to hear it like that. But people do push people into doing other shit. Everybody is not rock solid strong, you know, I'm not going to let anybody affect what I'm doing, da da da. Everybody is not like that. So something happened. It feels like more Virgo got into something. It could be vice versa. It could be Taurus that got into something. The energy is murky when it comes to who's doing what. So I'm going to just know that in some instances it's the Taurus, and other instances it's the Virgo, depending on what's going on in your relationship. With your current energy, some of you may have gotten a promotion. Some of you may already be trying to creep out the door and wondering if you should take that risk. Is there someone else? And for some storylines, it feels like both of you might have somebody somewhere else's something. I'm just saying. It doesn't just have to be one person. It could be both of you. At the center of all of this, before I get to little girl here, we're back to the foundation. And this is your challenge towards some Virgo. For you to look at what you have and what you might be thinking about walking away from, something that's causing y'all all this mental conflict. This is your challenge. Look at what you have. Because what I said at the beginning before I put the cards down, y'all are working hard. Regardless of whatever's going on the outside, y'all are working hard. And before whatever anything happened, y'all had goals, just saying, that you wanted to see accomplished for this year. So maybe, because right now it just feels like y'all ain't inspiring each other. Ain't nobody got no inspiration, no good words. Just, good morning, good morning. Everybody just pissy and funky and cranky. Maybe one or the both of you need to go back and see if you can find the inspiration in each other. Because this can just be a simple thing of just burnout. You've been together so long, you're just tired. You're just tired. Just tired. Don't want to do nothing no more. And that happens. If you've been with anybody for longer than 6 months, really, the way things go, you just be tired. Here's the catch in all of that. You have to stand in your own light. You have to stand in your own truth. And you got to be the one to defend the relationship, while you're in this relationship. You can't just have a relationship and not have to at some point defend it. And it feels like some of you are like, next. That's exactly how I feel right now. Some of y'all, the fight in you is just gone. And maybe, for some of you, it's time to get in your own light. Maybe you need to walk away. That's not for everybody, but that is something to realistically put on the table and not just use as an out. I'm just going to break up. Look at what that means. If you break up with your partner, what does that mean? Where does that put you financially? Where would that put you emotionally? Where would that put you spiritually? I know people don't think like that, but that's what happens when you break up. And if it's not a good breakup, or if it's not a breakup because you realize both of you were trying to grow and you're growing in different directions, and it's not an amicable breakup, it just gets, even a good breakup can be painful as well. But when the fight, if you ain't got no more fight, I mean, now, you may again want to re-examine, try and figure out, these are both fire cards right here, where that spark is, where it went, and who put it out. And if the relationship from right here is worth keeping and fighting for, some bullshit that's keeping you up all night, come on now. You take a step back, but that you don't do this, and this gets to your future energy where you just, I'm gonna act like I don't see nothing. I'm gonna just be patient. I'm gonna just wait it out. Lord, I ain't gonna say a word. I just know this is the one for me. I'm just gonna, no. Let's go here. There's no way you're here trying to stand up in your own light and you're gonna turn around and pull this shit. No, not a good look. Not a good look. If the relationship is not worth fighting for, and you feel like in order to maintain where you are, you just gonna sit and be patient, put on them blinders so you can get in a better spot financially, mentally, whatever, and then break up. No, it's not. That's not it. Either you're gonna decide to fight for it, or you walk away. If you get into this patient shit, which is cool, there's nothing wrong with being patient. And for some of you, you may need to just be patient and let the relationship just get over this little hump. Depends on where you are in your relationship. You may need it. But others of you may not need to be sitting around patiently waiting on some shit to change when you're going to put some horse blinders on. Things don't get changed when you got your head in the sand. It just don't happen. So if there's an issue, if there's a fidelity issue in the relationship that needs to be dealt with, this ain't gonna be it. Now, being patient, yeah, but just patiently being a fool with blinders on, no. It'll just go, no. You're gonna have to get into this, and some of you may have to deal with the emotional loss. And just the 5 of Cups of the whole damn thing. Just the misery, woe, and angst of all of it. You may have to just jump right in this. I'm just saying, if you take this detour, let me put this to the people that this is going to apply to. If you take this detour and just say, I'm just going to be patient, I'm going to just put the blinders on, I'm going to just grind down, we got gold. That's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be a detour because you're still going to end up right here. Now, how you end up here is going to be the trick of all of it. Because for some of you, you may just say, fuck it, and go with the 3 cups and the hell with the 2. And this is telling me there's hope. Even though you're dealing with all this shit up here, there's some hope. All is not lost. You may have to deal with some emotional loss. It doesn't mean you break up necessarily. Okay, I'm just talking to the grown folks now. And I'm coming back here again. That's your challenge. It's really, fuck it. Should I stay or should I go energy? That's what it is. Should I stay in this relationship or should I just say fuck it and roll the fuck out? You're gonna have to get here. And whatever the truths are behind this. And sometimes you need to hear the truth of something to know that things need to change. And maybe Taurus, you're not hearing your Virgo, or Virgo, if you cross watching, maybe you're not listening to your Taurus. I don't know. At the end of it, we come right back to what I say, standing up in your own sun, but also about shining a light on this bullshit right here. If you can do this, some of you are going to do this and you're going to be the little individual sunflower and you're going to say bye-bye. You're not going to stick around. You're not going to hang around for part 2, 3. For some of you, this may be a recurring event with your Virgo. And I got to say, same is true vice versa. Virgo, some of you, this may be a recurring event with your Taurus. However that's resonating. But at the end of all of this, however this cycle ends, which it feels like maybe the end of March, the light is going to shine all over the place. So there won't be any secrets. Okay, I said that at the beginning of the reading. There you go. There won't be any secrets at the end of all of this. All of whatever is going to come out. At that point, it will be full speed ahead. Whether by yourself or together. So there's definite energy here that you have a choice. Some of you may not, like I said, some of you may not have that choice. This may be the one time too many and you just like, fuck it, I'm gone, goodbye, have a good day, I'm sick of your shit, miss me on that. Some of you might well be there and you just, all of this is like, screw it, I'm done. Others of you may be a little more shocked that this is going on and you may not want to, walking away may not be that easy for you. There's a few storylines in here. But at the end of the day, the challenge is the challenge. You just look at all that you have and determine, is this really what you want? Is it worth fighting for? Fuck. Is it? Defending it? Is it worth it or not? To find the inspiration in each other. And see, this is not about just Taurus doing something or Virgo doing something. It feels like there's enough blame to go on both sides. And the bigger piece of it is one or the other of you not just communicating how you feel. Whatever little situation may have gone on at the end of last year, maybe around the holidays for some of you, might have been the very first part of this year. And it just kind of like, you know what? I've been looking at that cutie down the hall. I wonder, whatever incident that got you to that point between you, Taurus and Virgo, look at that. Why did that trigger you? Why did that make you want to go check out the neighbor in 2C? I'm just saying. Look at that. Look at that. Are you not finding the inspiration in your partner anymore? That happens. You know, it's not like it's some thing. It happens. You lose sight of what's important. You don't share or communicate like you used to. No. Let's see what we got. Pull from the bottom. Take a shot. Don't take 12. Excuse me. Don't take 12. Take 1. Okay, maybe 2. Move on. So whoever needs to hear that move on piece. Like I said, some of y'all have been through this and you're tired. You don't want to do it anymore. Just Done. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. That project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. No. Some of you, this may be the out. Just saying. That's 2 in a row. With the move on energy, let's see. You think someone is lying. Ooh, they are. Okay. You think someone is lying. They are. There you go. Anybody needed that question answered? There's your answer. Okay. And for those of you that this is maybe the first time for this type of occurrence going on in your relationship, and you, again, that third eye chakra kind of telling you somebody was not being faithful. Well, there you go. You think someone's lying, they are. Pot out. 3 of Wands energy right over there. Just, let's see what this one says. Let them do the talking. Let them do the talking. However that's resonating, I'm going to just leave that there. Let them do the talking. Let's see. Be open to different. Be open to different. And in or out of the relationship, be open. If your partner is thinking about doing something different, maybe doing a different job, or I don't know, hanging out with different people, be open to that, Taurus. Virgo, however that's resonating, be open to different. Be open to different. There's nothing wrong with trying something different or doing something different. You can't see it. It says get some sun. Get the hell out the house. Both of you, go do something. Just go do something. Get some sun. And you know, all this light. Get some sun. Light. Sun. Yeah. Okay. Somebody needs to hear something. And if you need to shine a light on things that are wrong in your relationship, Taurus and Virgo, do it. Do it. And there's no time like a good Mercury retrograde. I think that starts this Sunday. What is that, 17th? And start reviewing, reassessing. Just saying. And didn't I say light? And what the hell is this? Cloak yourself in light. Okay, so whoever needs to hear this in this relationship, both of you, just cloak yourself in light. Just so you're not walking around just looking all grim and raw and shit. Cloak yourself in light. And if you're going through relationship shit, cloak yourself in light. So when you are out in the world, you're not schlepping around everybody else's energy. Because a lot of times you can just be in a fucked up mood and just go out and everybody else is in a fucked up mood. You come home, you ready to kill a cat. Just saying. And that there is such an emphasis in this reading on light in the sun. Maybe it's time to shine a light on some shit in your relationship. Maybe it's time to have that conversation and just, you know, tell folks how you really feel about whatever's going on. Shine a light in the dark spots. Share a breath. Share a breath. Take a minute with your partner and just breathe in and out. Just saying, it can't hurt. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. Maybe that can be a starting point for a conversation. Just saying. Clear the path. Clear the path. Whatever you decide to do. And maybe that's it. Maybe you need to make a decision and not be indecisive and head in the sand type shit. Maybe you need to just go ahead and clear the path. However that's resonating for you, Taurus, Virgo. I'm going to leave your reading there. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good Valentine's Day after this reading. I know y'all like, no, she didn't. Okay. You can still have a good Valentine's Day, even though shit's fucked up. Sometimes just appreciating little shit. I know y'all like, are you kidding? Just appreciating little shit can make a big change in your day. Saying thank you to the Creator can make a big change in your day. I'm just saying, Taurus, I love you. Virgo, I love you. Have a good week, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.